the Lions look at him? Yes, I've been wanting Michael Gallup. I think he'd be a perfect fit here in Detroit. Travis Doyley, thank you so much for that super chat. 100%, man. We need to get a good number 2, and I think Michael Gallup would be an individual we could get. Who would you rather have, Aiden Hutchinson or Kayvon Thibodeau? Better made TV, I'll take Aiden Hutchinson. I think that Mark disagrees with me, though.
Yeah, not by a whole lot, but I do like Kayvon just a little bit better. I just think he's more explosive.
Do you think the Lions will actually trade Jeff Okudah in the offseason? I think it's
No.
possible. 40%. How about do 40%?
I don't
60.
think they will,
40
yeah.
yes, 60 no. Why? Because of the emergence of Jerry Jacobs, Melifonwu, and Amani Oruwariye. That's pretty good. And do you want to take Jerry Jacobs out of the starting lineup? Do you want to take, Amani out for Okudah? Yeah.
No, not at all, man.
No,
So
I think you don't.
No, man. Okudah's got his work cut out for him. That's for sure.
Yeah, so I would just sit back and we'll see. And remember, he's not Brad Holmes' guy. So it's not like that they have any affiliation with him. Hashtag, it's not Josh is our guy stepping up like Jamal St. Brown as well. Hawkinson continue to prove 100%. A lot of people are stepping up, and I love it, man. And it's good to see.
Yep.
I thought you were going to be on the Bears show. It didn't already happen. No, man, it's just, I got to get these guys on here. We got to get them on here. The thing is we'll all have crazy schedules, and so it's difficult. So the folks at Chat Sports, they generally live in Austin, Texas, or in Dallas. So I live here in Michigan. We all have different stuff going on, but we'll get them on here one of these times. Let's see. I want the number one to trade back, get more picks. I want to trade back too. Would you like to trade back, Mark?
Trading back is always ideal. I just don't know who's going to come up and try to go get a Kayvon Thibodeau or Aiden Hutchinson, or if somebody falls in love with a Matt Corral. I don't know if that's going to happen, but trading back is ideal, yeah.
We got 121 in the building with 59 likes. Let's get to 100 likes. Folks, think about this. We're just talking about Harrison Graham on the Bears live show. They get at least 300 likes a show. The Chicago Bears guys. We're Detroit Lions here. Let's show Harrison Graham that we can do better and want pride with the likes, because that just shows you what it is. So smash that like button. Again, if I miss your question, repost it. I'm not intentionally missing it, and I'm going to miss it. How would you grade Brad Holmes so far the first season? I'm going to give him a B, and I'm going to tell you why. I feel like the draft was really good. I thought he did great in the draft, but free agency, not so well. We're talking about getting the wide receivers. Brashad Perryman didn't work out. And, with some issues there with the trade. I did not like the Trinity Benson trade. Now as you sit back, he hasn't done nothing. What about you, Mark?
Yeah, I'm probably going to give him like a B, almost a B minus. I love what he did in the draft. I think everybody's contributing, especially the undrafted guys too. That's really impressive picking those guys up. The trade to Trinity Benson was a little bit weird. Giving two picks away, getting one back though was okay. But I just thought they fell in love with somebody. It almost felt forced. So that they needed somebody there. So there's been some free agency issues too as well. But I'm going to give him about a B minus.
Let me know in the comment section, what grade do you give Brad Holmes? A, B, C, D, or F? You can do pluses, you can do minuses, and if you're a hater, you can do Z. If you're a lover, you can do A+. Let me know. I will shout it out and see what you got. What do you think about Cincy quarterback? That is Desmond Ridder. I would like for the Lions to draft Desmond Ridder. I think you could probably get him in the second round. Some people have him in the third round. I don't think he'll make it the third round, Mark.
No, man, that's a guy that's probably going to shoot up the draft boards too. He's in the college football playoffs. Let's see what he does against. He's in tough though against Alabama. Coming up, but he could raise his draft stock. So I've seen him going in the second, third. Yeah. So, but he's someone that the Lions should definitely keep an eye on for sure.
We got I'm going to just do really quick questions here because I know I'm going to miss them because I really apologize. They're coming up here quick. So I'm going to do quick one answers for some of these just to get it by. Let me hear. I see Penasini spending his whole career with us. Oh, Penei Sewell. That would be awesome. Does prevent, I don't know what that one. Noah Sewell, perfect linebacker. That'd be cool to get Noah Sewell. I talked about him actually last year. I think even the year before I was talking about Noah Sewell for sure. If you don't know, that's Panay's brother. He plays defensive. He plays for the defense as a linebacker, as you can see right there. We got a super chat here from the GOAT, Travis Doyley. What's the guy's start on Georgia Pickens, wide receiver out of Georgia? What's the guys that starts on George Pickens, wide receiver out of Georgia?
Yeah, he's the wide receiver. He was the guy that was hurt all year. All year, but he was like a projected first round guy, but he got hurt, and then he played in that SEC championship game. He made a couple catches, and he's a very athletic wide receiver. He could slip in the draft. He'd be a guy that we could look at in the second round for sure.
No None says C- for Brad Holmes. Patty Grimes, B-, B-, John Campbell, B+ for Holmes. So a lot of B's. A on draft, C on trades. Oren, thank you for jumping in here. And we got a C+ by Alan Keith, B as well. Let's get back to some of these questions here. I'm gonna just try to spin them off as quick as possible. Lions, let's move Jeff Okudah, strong safety. Would you move him to safety?
I'd give it a look, man, because
yeah, I'd give it a look too.
I give him a look, so I don't think he's coming in, and he's not going to be handed a starting job as a corner this year. So there's no purpose to even get Jerry Jacobs or AJ Parker out of there right now. So there's a good chance he could move to safety and see what happens there.
Bree says, giving up a 5th and a 6th for Benson, those trades make me question Brad Holmes a little bit, though. The funny thing is Brad Holmes had no idea who he was. He was trusting a guy that told him about it, one of his scouts. So maybe he should not trust the scouts as much as there. Because, man, come on, man. You can't
fire that guy.
Fire that guy,
or
yes.
Fire that guy.
We got Roger Guardo. What's up, man? Haven't seen you, man. He says, let's go Flowers. What happens first? Lions win 2 more games or LA Rams win the division? Rams are not winning the division, Patty Grimes.
I don't think the Rams are going to win the
Cardinals
division.
Are going to. If the Cardinals win Sunday, they pretty much lock up the division. That's what I'm saying there. So I'll say the Lions get.
No, they
2
play
wins.
Monday night, Mike.
Yeah,
I think they play Monday night, don't they? I think against each other.
Yeah, so
Arizona
that will be it.
It's
right? At Arizona too. So. That should lock up the division. I know that Raw Detroit said, what about getting Malik Willis? And somebody in the chat says Malik Willis at 33. I love Malik Willis. I like the dual threat ability that he brings. His offensive line was trash. If you watch the game, you see how bad his line is. He is a big-framed, bodied quarterback. He's not the tallest, but he's big frame. He's a dual threat, big-arm quarterback. He's fallen down draft boards. If the Lions I would love for the Lions to draft him. What do you think,
he's definitely
Mark?
He's definitely a guy that the Lions need to take a look at. He reminds me of Lamar Jackson, but with I think a better arm.
Yeah, better arm.
Not as fast, obviously. Not as fast and thicker. He's about 6'1", 225 pounds. He's a big boy. And he can run like a 4.5. So he's got some movement to him. He can move the chains with his legs and his arms. So he's a guy he's extremely raw though. He's extremely raw.
Think of Trey Lance, shorter. Yeah. A shorter Trey Lance. And Broshmo actually likes him better than Trey Lance. Trey Lance went in the 3rd pick in the draft. And I think Malik Willis would probably, you could get him in the 2nd round at this point because I'm seeing him fall in drafts. Maybe another team likes him, but I think it's very possible. And I have no problem at all getting him. I think that would be solid, for sure. Let's see. With the 2nd pick in the 1st round, how about taking Cincinnati's middle, Darian Beavers, 6'4", 255. I haven't seen him. I don't know who that guy is. I'm going to have to take a look at him, Mark. Do you know anything about him?
He's the linebacker. Yeah, he's the linebacker, I think, out of Cincinnati. Pretty sure, 6'4", 250. I'm pretty sure that's the guy. It's definitely a guy that we have to take a look at. Good run stuffer. He 3-tool guy. He won't come off the field. So I got to do a little bit more study on that guy. But I did catch a couple Cincy games this year, and he is a problem, a good problem to have if he's on your team.
17 likes away from 100. 17 likes away. Let's get to 100. Dab Daddy, if I miss your question, I truly do apologize. Just repost it. I'm not ignoring it. If you can see my cue, it's like bam, 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 bam. So it's going quick. He says, Craig Reynolds over Jamal next year. I don't see that happening at all, actually. Craig Reynolds, he hasn't even played a game this year yet. And you all know I love Craig Reynolds. But Jamal Williams got a 2-year deal. He's going to be playing next year. He will be.
Yeah, let's keep Craig on the practice squad and just let him develop a little bit more.
Hey, I don't even mind having him on the regular season. But we got good running backs. That's the thing, man.
All good running backs, man.
I mean, Jamar Jefferson, looking good. Godwin Igwebuike, looking good. DeAndre Swift, good. Even our got a good running back. Do you think that Henry can come back for the playoffs if he gets in? Henry.
I think there's a slight chance he can.
Yep.
Slight chance. They say maybe January, but I think that'd be risking it.
Yeah. Jordan Battle. I love Jordan Battle as a safety. That's my number 2 safety. If the Lions decide to take him with the second first-round pick, or if he's there in the first pick in the second round, I'm all for it, man. We need help at linebacker.
Yeah, he had a pick. Yeah, man, he had a pick 6. He had a pick 6 in that Alabama-Georgia game. He's solid.
Do you think the Lions will release Will Harris and Dean Marlowe? Not until after this season. I hope they do. Dean Marlowe is a backup. Will Harris, please God, yes.
Yes,
I know he's doing.
I want them both gone.
Yeah. They got to upgrade that position, and I think they draft us. I really do think they draft a safety. So I think they potentially get one in free agency and draft a safety, and probably re-sign Tracy Walker. So yeah, I think Will Harris. Yeah, he got switched to nickel corner, but come on, man. He's not. Come on, man. Do you think Malik Willis is too much of a threat for Goff? No, because Goff's contract is a threat to Malik Willis, right? He's going to be starting next year.